day, brothers and sisters. Today I'm going to take you through some calculations to see if you are making profit or lost in lottery. This calculation is going to be for lottery, and we are going to do two or three different calculations. The first calculation is going to be based on long term. Then the second calculation is going to be when you get a good forecaster who can provide 5 to 7 times win a year. Lotto is a business. In fact, let's look at it like a business that we are doing. So we want profit, not lost. So we are going to see if we can make profit out of lottery, or we are always losing for NLA. So let's look at it. I'm going to use one of the YouTubers channel to make this calculation, but for one or two reasons I will not mention the channel name. The channel was doing very good with long pen. The channel, in fact, it used 1 month to be able to go get 1,000 subscribers. Now, but along the line, and people were rushing to join the channel. People were rushing because almost every day there were wins in the channel. The person drops 10 numbers and secondly 10 numbers. So let's look at this. 10 by 9. That's how we calculate lotto. Divided by 2. So that's 45 lines. So these 45 lines, let's assume we are taking it 1 cedi each. 1 cedi each. So meaning that's 45 Ghana. So, and 1 cedi ticket will give us this when we are taking from some of the banker to banker, and this from machine or on phone, or even some of the banker to banker. So let's use the 200. Okay, so meaning you have won 200 minus of 45, meaning you had 155 profit. That's cool. And out of this money, you need to reward him. That's cool. But the person will go again and drop another 45 numbers. So meaning you are using 45 by 2. So you are using 90 cedis to stick the numbers. And probably 2 numbers will drop. 2 numbers drop. So if 2 numbers drop, you have won 200 Ghana minus of, so 200 Ghana minus of 90. So meaning you'll be left with 110. And you still need to reward this person. The question is that how much are you going to reward the person? Now, this is even cool. I want to take you serious to like in it. Then some will go further and add the 10 numbers. The 2 videos, 10 numbers, 10, 10. So that's 20 numbers. So 20 by 19 divided by 2 will give you 190 lines. And let's say we are sticking it 1 cedis, meaning we are using 190 cedis to stick the numbers. And when 2 numbers drop, we multiply it by 200. So meaning your profit is 10 Ghana out of it. And you'll be claiming you have won. Now, you have made 10 cedi profit. What if you lose that 190 because of the 10 cedi? But in business, most of the time, we don't calculate that. So far as you are assured that you get a 10 cedi profit, you go for it. But better, by the same time, you still need to reward the person. How much are you rewarding the person? Meaning, out of the 190 you have used to stake the Lotto, that is where you deduct to reward the person, because his numbers has dropped. Now, and I was saying that something can happen along the line. In fact, Lotto is a trick game, and no one can boast of 100% win. No one. So it happens. On the 1st of this month, October, on the 1st of this month, October, to 9th October, the channel didn't encounter any win. So that's 9 days. So assuming, let's go for the 45 cedis. So assuming you are taking the 45 cedis, let's say the only 10 numbers, 45 cedis times 9 days, meaning you have used 405 cedis to stake the numbers. This 405 cedis, and on 10th of this month, they had 2 numbers win. So calculate how much are you taking. If you are still taking 1 cedi, meaning you are taking 200 cedis. So when you minus 200 from this, you still have 205 cedis debt. In fact, you still lost 205 cedis. Now, assuming you stake that times 2, because he normally drop 2 videos. So this is the amount you have invested, and you have win 200 cedis. So 810 minus of 200 cedis, meaning you have lost 610 cedis. Now, let's forget that. So those who go for the combination, so times the combination, so this by 9, so meaning you have used 1,710 cedis, 1,710 cedis to stake the numbers, and this 1,710 cedis, you won 200 cedis. So meaning you have lost 1,510 cedis. Is it not greatly? Now, from the 10th, on 11th to 14th, he didn't have any win. So imagine the gap. 4 days again. 4 days. 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th. 4 days, no win. So imagine the loss you are going through. Now, let me say we are done for this one. The second one is you have your standby, too sure. Don't this calculation. I won't encourage you to go for three numbers, because the 3 numbers you will lose a lot. Okay, let me make a simple calculation for the 3 numbers. Assuming you are taking 5 cedis times 3 numbers, so that's 15 cedis every day. So 15 cedis by 365 days, that's 1 year. So meaning you have used 5,475 to stake the numbers. Now, assuming your number drop once in the year, meaning you are winning 10,000 Ghana, you still lost 4,000. Now assuming it dropped twice, that's 2,000. You still lost 3,000. Assuming it dropped 3 times, two pair. Your luck is when it dropped two pair twice and the three numbers solid. Then that one, you recover your money. You recover your money, or you be almost recovered, because the twice will give you 2,000 and the three numbers will also give you 3,000. So that's 5,000. You still lost from 475. See, so I won't encourage that. So let's go for too sure. So too sure, and you decide to stake 10 cedis every day by 365. So that means you are using 3,650 Ghana to stake the numbers in a year. And it happens that the too sure dropped once and you get 2,000, meaning you have still lost 1,650. You are lucky and it dropped twice, so times 2, meaning you don't have any loss again. You have 355. You have 350. So 4,000 minus 360. So meaning you have 350 Ghana profit. So if you are lucky, and that's your that your too sure drop 3 times. So meaning you have won 6,000. 6,000. This is for standby. And some standbys, you are lucky, it can drop 5 times, 6 times. So it's just similar to the one I'm going to teach you last. But this one is about finding a good forecaster who, like, by God's grace, not 100%, but God's grace, every year he can encounter too sure win 5 to 7 times. This one is not standby, where like maybe it may not happen, or I'm saying a good forecaster can produce 5 to 7 times win in a year. So let's begin. Like, let's say you desire to stake 20 Ghana a day. Please, and this strategy I'm teaching you last, don't ever even with the second strategy, the too sure standby, don't win and think of increasing the money. You will run at loss somewhere. As we are moving further, I will tell you why I said you shouldn't do that. Let's look at it. You are taking the person too sure. Maybe the person can be dropping plenty numbers, but your focus is on the too sure. Don't try jumping to the other numbers. Your focus is on the too sure, because his too sure's normal drop 5 to 7 times, and that is what you are focused on. Now, when you are staking this by 365 days in a year, meaning you are using 7,300 per year on the person numbers. Today, I want you people to see how big or how great money you have been using on Lotto, and you don't calculate whether you are losing or you are making profit. That is what I'm taking you through today. So meaning in a year, this is the amount you be investing on the person numbers. So if you had your first win, you win 4,000, so you still have 3,300 debt. So if you encounter your second win, so meaning times 2, 8,000. So meaning now you have 700 profit. So in the year, you don't have debt again. Just like my channel, we started July 6th, and we have encountered 2 wins. So meaning anyone who have picked this strategy has no debt again. The person only have 700 Ghana profit. 700 Ghana profit with 20 Ghana a day on the 2 shores. Though sometimes I drop more than 2 shore, but let me say, when we get to next year, I'll always point the main 2 shore, so that anyone who wants to pick this strategy can go with it. Now, assuming we had our third win, so meaning 12,000 Ghana cedis in the new currency. So minus of 7,300. So meaning you have made 4,700 profit out of this money. Then, assuming we encounter, so this third win, so this now fourth win. So fourth win, you minus the amount you'll be using for a year, meaning you have 8,700 profit from your fourth win. Now, let's go for fifth win, meaning that's 20,000. In the old currency, that's 200 million. So 200 million on your fifth win minus of 7,300. Please, just a minute. So on your fifth win, your money sum up to 20,000, and you minus the initial stake, you have 7,300. So you'll be left with 12,700, meaning you have 120. You have 12,700 in the new currency, and in the old currency, that's 127 million. That's fifth win. At least good forecaster. This 5 times a year can be possible. Have you seen the strategy? So, and on a certain video on my YouTube, one day I said 7 times. So if we are going to go 7 times, in fact, so let me add 8,000 to it. So 8,000. So this is 7 times. So you minus 7,300. So you will be left with 20,700, 200 million. What a great profit in a year. Now invest that money in the bank. Can you get it? Can you get 200? Invest 7,300 in a bank in a year. Can you get 207 million? The only company that will assure you this is a Ponzi scheme company. A Ponzi scheme company investing 7,300 to get 20,700 profit in addition to your 7,000 to your 7,300, which sum up to be 28,000. In fact, any company that assures you this is a Ponzi scheme. Don't go for it. Ponzi scheme. But I said, if you get a good forecaster in Lotto, you can hit this target every year. There are people who can stick 200 Ghana a day without, like 200 Ghana a day without like thinking about it. So let me show you. Let's say someone is taking the numbers 200 Ghana a day, too sure, by 365, meaning he is using 73,000. And this 73,000, when he win by 200, so meaning 40,000 on his first win, by 7. So meaning he's winning 280,000. So that's 2.8 billion. 2.8 billion minus of 73,000. So out of this money, he'll be left 2 billion and 70 million. 207,000 Ghana cedis. So this is a great money making system, but people are misusing it. Me personally, I'll tell you today that I'm telling you, I don't stake more than 3 numbers. No. When I produce numbers, I'm staking the 2 sure and the 3 numbers. Because I can't assure myself of keeping one specific amount throughout the year. Because I may have money today, tomorrow I don't have money. I may have money today, tomorrow I don't have money. That's why I don't have, like, I have a specific job. Like I'm working in a company or a government sector, and I know I could have picked that. Like, this is the amount I'll be sticking, but I don't work that. So I'm basing on Lotto and other online things. So that's why I have not picked this initiative. But this is a very good. But I have a standby. I was telling you something. The reason why I said don't increase when you are winning is that maybe you encounter your third win or your second win or your first win. Let's say the second and the third win, and you think maybe you let me increase so I can make more profit than this. In fact, along the line, as I always say, there is no one who can assure you 100% win. So there may be a bad year. I can remember 2020. 2020 was a bad year for me. So if you encounter that year with that person, that great forecaster, In fact, you will never like Lotto, because assuming you are staking 200 Ghana on his numbers, though those who don't calculate, they will not see it. But we, those who calculate, you get to know that you have lost 730 million. That's the old currency. In the new currency, that's 73,000 that you have just lost on that person two shows. So, and you have even increased. So, meaning you are losing more than that. Though you have won, but you'll be losing more than that. So, don't try that one. Don't try it. When you are staking Tenga, even if you are winning 100 times that year, keep it. If you move to a different year and you think you want to increase, fine, that one is accepted. But that same year, don't increase it again. Don't increase it. If not, you'll be losing. So, this the calculations I want to bring on board, so that you can know how to make profit with lottery, and also know how you have been losing in lottery, so that you know how to balance your equations. Thank you. If you haven't subscribed to my channels, you can do so now. We have ZFF Lotto channel. We have the Winning Zone Lotto channel, which is for the long-term people. Then we have Zogov Graphics and Video Editing channel for video editing and graphic design tutorials using your smartphone and your computer. Then we have Zogov Sandals Making, and we have Zogov General Skills channel. For that one, we don't have the specific thing we do. We do everything, provided it's a skill. It's teaching you something. It's teaching you how to do something. But we don't post lottery there. Though it's teaching you how to do something, but we don't post lottery there. So that's how the channels have been arranged. Thank you.